Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, actually. Um, I wasn't on vacation. I was working on this website, right? I promised you a website, right? I basically talked about it a lot in my last videos. It is not done, although there is some serious progress being done. So first of all, I have the routing done, so all of the tabs work as you would wish them to work. Of course, I didn't incorporate some of the tabs yet. Uh, I basically did a new watch list about and most of these. But the exciting part is that the search is done, right? So you can actually get companies, and then once you search a company, it takes to this trading view widget. Now, I just wanted to show you guys, this is really cool. If you want to make your own website, which many people do, but you're probably not going to, let's be honest. But it's really cool to know anyway. Um, you can actually, wherever you're coding, like I'm coding in React, um, TradingView actually has a built-in widget for you to use on their site. So let me show you. So if you go to More and for Business, they have these cool widgets, so you can see that they have more of these. You can put any of these in your websites, and they're also highly customizable. Um, like they have these sell indicators, index thing. They even have a market data widget. They have a stock market widget. They have lots of widgets, and they're really cool. Like if you even want to put this on top of your website, this looks very cool. And then if you click on one, it actually sends you to the trading view page, so that's pretty cool. And a lot of people know trading view, so it's kind of authentic to have a trading view graph on your website. But let me show you. So when you go to this get widget, it sends you to this page. So I program in React, so I can just choose React, and then I can check a bunch of these boxes, and then hit apply. And you can see that it looks completely different, and you can highly customize this. It's highly customizable. There's a lot of settings. Feel free to play with it. It's actually really cool because you can just create a new React project. There's like tons of YouTube videos, and then have an entire website with this widget, so that every time you just go to that link, right? Because you can create your own website, you'll just have this widget on your website. It's really cool. You can even set a watch list, which you can also customize, and you can even add stocks to it, um, right? So you can see that they have a watch list. I can add a symbol like Microsoft, and then let's also add Apple, just for you to see. If I hit apply, we have a watch list up here, so that's very cool. You can see that I also have that in my thing. I'm actually planning to link this watch list to the watch list tab, which is really cool. But now let's take a look at how the data loading works. So first of all, let me just tweak a little bit of this code, because if I go over here, I can actually just uh, log the data, because it is not engineered yet. But if I go to the growth, you can see after it loads, this is just revenue, right? Uh, it's scraped from a website. We're going to see how that will work out. But anyway, so if we actually inspect this and go to the console, where you can see the data that has been printed, if we just reload the page so that we don't see all this, just make it a little bigger so that it fits. If we go to the growth and the loads, you can see that we get the revenue just because we printed the revenue here, but we don't need the revenue. So let's just run it again. And once it loads, we get all of this stuff. So I basically pulled in all of this stuff, the revenue, the net income, you can see we got the actual numbers of the revenue and net income for that company. So you can see for Apple, in the last year that they had, let me just make it a little bigger. It was 394. This is in millions, right? So yeah, point 328. Uh, but anyway, so they had 300 and what that means is what this means is 394 billion. Um, and yeah, if I go to another company like Microsoft, it actually gives me the data for Microsoft. So in here, you can see for Microsoft, it was 200 billion, and it shows you even here. Of course, for now, I'm just displaying this list. It won't be a list. It will actually be turned into graphs, much like what I've got here. It'll look very similar. It just offloaded. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, it'll look very similar to this. Come on. Yeah, it'll look very similar to this, except this is kind of bad because you have the top bar thing, you have the bottom bar, you have the sidebars, and it's kind of messy. Whilst if you have a whole website, it looks much cleaner, and um, it's, of course, much better than just loading the data in to Google Sheets. And by the way, this actually also works just as you would expect it to. This sheet is actually fully functional, fully fledged, and it gives you the data for the company using some very nice import HTML features, right? But it's actually it's very easy to implement this into Google Sheets. But that's why I want to replace the Google Sheets for this website. It's a lot more reliable, plus, as I said, it's a lot more cleaner, and it's just my own website, right? So there's no third-party application connected with it, so I think that having a website is a lot better. Plus, the data that I get is much faster. Like when I enter this in, there's no delay. It always just loads in at the same speed, and it always works. Like there's not a time when it doesn't work, like in Google Sheets when their servers are too crammed. It won't work, right? Because you can see if I put like something that even isn't here, it won't load it, and there's many problems with it. Whilst this is very fast, it also has a great trading view, which I love, and I can even get my own watch list and stuff. Right, so that's how it works. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. This is pretty close to being finished. Only need about double, or actually, I only need less time than I needed to do this. I basically have the hardest part done. I would say that the hardest part was actually, well, first of all, finding the fact that you can have a trading view widget, because I was trying to have a normal chart. So that was very frustrating, but I finally got this to work, and I finally found it. So thank you, trading view. That's amazing. But anyway, so if I search, this was also pretty hard to get the search results to show up as you want them. Once you click this, this has to open, and yeah. It even warns you that the thing is not found. Like if you have a dumb symbol which doesn't exist, and then hit enter, you can see it tells you that it's an invalid symbol. If you go to growth, I already have this incorporated in all of them, right? But yeah, anyway, so hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, and want to support me, what I'm doing, maybe I'll give you guys some early access to this platform, because I want you guys to test it. I want some feedback, so It's most likely going to be free for like maybe 2 to 3 months while in development. Of course, I first need to finish it, and then I would love your guys' feedback. So uh, definitely smash that subscribe button and stay tuned for for when the website drops. Also, I'll be doing many more analysis. I have a big list that I want to do, um, well, in depth, and I want to explain all of the things. I didn't really have time for it, but it's summer break, and even though I'm going on vacations and stuff, there'll be a lot more time. I don't have school anymore, so I'll have a lot more time to do these analysis. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.